Good evening, good afternoon, and good morning. I'm Prisma, and today we're doing a quick look at a game called Ember and Blade. Now, I've kind of messed around with this game as well, and I think it's kind of interesting. It has that style of Hades and Vampire Survivors, which is kind of interesting. I think the game has quite a unique aesthetic as well, which is kind of also what draws me into it a little bit also. But yeah, we're going to jump in and we're just going to try everything out. So we're going to start a new game here and see what we can do.
Hey, name's Fenrix Haven, Immortal Demon Hunter. Pro tip, when tempted with immortality, read the fine print. I signed in a hurry, and now I'm chasing a woman who looks exactly like another woman who hates my guts. Fun times.
Now, I will say, with this game, I really do like the whole theme and everything else overall. If I had one complaint, just one complaint about it, no one ever shuts up. That's a minor complaint.
The Ashen Meadow. Do you even know how to fight, little guy?
Little... Excuse me, I know how to do this. Shoot the distant ones with arrows, slice up the close ones. By the way, name's Fenrix. Thank you for not asking.
So as you can see, at the moment I have an attack, I have a dodge, and I can do stuff. We can collect things as well. I have like an ultimate, which you can do like this. And I also have a ranged attack, which will go off automatically. Which is also something which comes from that Vampire Survivors type of playstyle. And yeah, you kind of go around the map and try and defeat things. I will say...
Oh, so you're the hunter Khalil brought. Not bad looking for a mortal.
Well, I do clean up nice. But who are you? You don't look like a demon.
A demon? Ha! I suppose beautiful women are often mistaken for evil. Listen up. Name's Celophiel, Angel of Beauty and Love. If you want to stand a chance in this mess, you'll need us angels. So remember our names, dimwit.
Hold on. Are you holding real flames? Bit cliche as a metaphor for love, but alright.
And you can kind of see what I mean when...
for metaphor, honey. I like what I can touch. And these flames are hot. All-consuming, smoke-producing. Those things just happen to apply to love, too.
You can kind of see what I mean already. But no, the voice acting is really kind of good as well. I do enjoy it. It kind of has that sort of charm and character over it. But yeah, maybe a little too many voice lines in my opinion, just because I want to do this. So yeah, this is the whole Vampire Survivor aspect, along with that sort of Hades style that I was mentioning earlier, where you kind of get to pick essentially blessings to do other stuff. So we get like fires homing damage or homing flames to enemies when attacking with the sub-weapon. So that is the crossbow, and then we have the spinning flames, which basically just orbit around me and you know, when dashing. Breathes fire flames to burn the target, which is an activated ability. So there's a cooldown which it uses every 8 seconds, does 2 projectiles, and then drops burning meteors to do heavy damage to enemies, and that is every again. So you can kind of see like what you can do and stuff, and this is kind of like the main thing. I always look at the countdowns with stuff like this, because the main thing I'm thinking is like, okay, how often can I use it? What's the duration? What's the cooldown? Like, what's the main thing? And how much damage does that do? So that you can see like this is burning generation, so we'll take this. Wild flirting. Other than that, I would say I probably need an upgrade to my laptop as well, so if there are performance issues, that is probably one of the reasons here. I do have the graphics settings down on low, so maybe just some optimization stuff and things like that as well that I need to look at.
There's an Arbor's Reach nearby. That's the Arbor's Reach, Fenrix. It's being drained by the monsters.
Wait, look at those black traces. They're just like what that woman left behind.
Again, meow? Enough about her. It'll start
Yeah.
purifying.
Alright, has it started now?
We need to stay close until it's fully purified.
Well,
And then we can
fighting off
get
monsters,
other ones.
easy.
You have other blessings from other gods, I guess, or you can upgrade the current one as well, which again kind of goes into that aspect of, I said, that's more vampire survivors than it is anything else. So yeah. Repeats pulses. Righteous Blades down. So what we got here, yeah. So Crush on You, drops a burning meteor, we already know that. Viper Override releases a beat shockwave with intense pulses. 50 damage, 3 projectiles, chain count of 4, which I don't know what that is yet, and then cooldown of 8. So that's pretty good, and that's of Uriel. And Michael, which we have, brings down Righteous Blades upon the strongest enemy and deals massive damage in an area. Large blade, small blade count 4, and then the cooldown is 15 seconds. I like that because it's guaranteed damage on the biggest health target, so that's actually kind of useful. We'll pick that up. So you can see where it's going to land because it marks them, so that's kind of nice. I do have a heal, and I have my kind of ultimate, which charges up over time, and I have a dodge and stuff like that as well. So, yeah. Does give you that sort of thing. I am the one that's physically attacking, but I don't do the range attack. So, there is some differences in how that's managed, right? But yeah, and this is kind of like on the gameplay loop of doing the runs and stuff and those sort of things.
The Angel of Fire and Flame. Or should I say, Love and Beauty.
Do that, get another blessing. We have then the Viper Overdrive we've seen. Drop the loot. Uriel drops Uriel's loot, repeatedly dealing damage and shock. Repeated deal shock damage. We then have the Shockwave Katar's Rift surging forward, dealing heavy damage. And then we also have the Celestial Ripper, which Celestial Blade orbits around the player when now damage nearby enemies when attacking with the main weapon. So that could be kind of cool. I think we take that just because, again, it's kind of pretty good damage. I mean, this isn't bad, especially if you're dropping it and it kind of stays there a little bit. But the cooldown on this is actually pretty good. So, no cooldown. And then we can talk to the gods from
So, what's in it for me? Fireballs? Meteors? Or just, you know, moral support?
Please. I'm not that basic. My flames are special. As tragic as May roses.
Okay, I feel like we're wandering into a slightly different emotional territory here.
Beauty is tragic. Don't you get it? Especially when flames are the perfect crimson. Not blood orange. Not magenta. The shape must be elegant. The embers must dance into the air.
I see. I'll try to catch up on the color theory. Promise.
But yeah, I mean, the character designs are really good as well, and I like what they've done with them. Like, it's kind of more interesting than anything else. When using the sub-weapon, that's 10 seconds, that's not great. Drops a burning meteor down. Spinning flames around you when you do dashing. Now, let's do the Crush on You. It's another attack which we can trigger,
Look, Lumi.
or just triggers by
There
itself.
definitely traces that woman left behind.
This thing? Yeah. Looks like regular marks left by ordinary demons. Nothing
And then we
special.
do have ways we can follow
Fine,
stuff.
let's
So,
follow them and see. We'll see who's right soon enough.
and that is an elite there.
What's with that red glow? That one's not like the rest.
Elite monsters. Yeah. Tougher, meaner, and harder to kill.
And then we pick the pulse.
Call it, yes, we're the center of attention now.
But yeah, even
I
after a
feel
dodge, you still got like
popular.
basic sort of stuff. So there's like a dodge combo and things. So it's kind of like really cool to like go through all this stuff and things, you know. Like I like the idea of it, and I think it's something that's going to be on my radar to watch out for. Like, even like the graphic design, even though I got this
What
on
is
low
that
at the
thing?
moment, is
A
actually
giant
really
staff
good,
and something
right?
twisted strapped to his back.
That's the Grand Priest. Meow. He burns tortured souls for power.
A walking nightmare. Those souls deserve to be freed.
Getting a level up. But yeah, there is a really probably lots of stories and stuff behind it. Repulse shot with intensity. Yeah, we'll take that. Again, it's another attack which deals damage. And you can see, like, the attacks are big enough, shall we say, to deal with. I do think some of the range attacks are a little bit kind of like, let's say BS. Because, like, you can't really avoid them, and, like, some of the things don't have wind-ups, which is just, like, it's just designed to get free damage on you.
Not yet.
So, like, that there, instant free damage. I can't avoid that if I'm in range, which is just, like, the wind-up would be nicer if it was more telegraphed. And stuff. Like, I know you have healing and things, and there are ways that you kind of, like, are surviving, but... just an observation, right? Like, I don't get much healing from my healing, so...
Another trace. Same as before.
Lead the way, brave hunter. Or should I say, pretend
But yeah.
detective.
And I think, like, the bosses might just feel like they're... these, like, mini-bosses, I guess, for this one. If it's a mini-boss. Just feel like a little bit too strong. Or maybe it's me. You know, maybe it's me. You can drop a loot. Increase the barrier projectiles blocking enemies. It blocks enemy projectiles and area effect. 18 damage on main weapon. Having flames the sub weapon. I think this just because like it does block projectiles. But you see, like, those attacks come out. They come out in all directions and are slightly homing. Like, my point on that would be pick one. Like, are you slightly homing, or do you come out in all directions? Hit the healing here. Isn't very much, but it's
Nope. My turn.
oh yeah, you do have a parry mechanic as well, like a perfect dodge, which is that took me a while to figure out actually, because again, it's I mean this is a demo, like you know there is no you know everything's never set in stone, but yeah, I do like it quite a lot, and I think the aesthetic is what gets me, because like the whole mythos isn't one that is normally told, although it comes from the same places as like yeah, that didn't block anything.
You know how
Just heal up
people
again.
who coldest are actually the warmest at heart, and prettiest and kindest and wisest and funniest and generally all around the best.
Feels like you're talking about
Well, the
one
priest is
specific
almost
person.
dead, and the
Also,
good thing about
come
it
on.
is
Come on, yes.
he had one ability that was targeting consistently. Yes, because that's more projectiles on that. Get some upgrades.
Down. Goes
There we
another
go.
one.
Great teamwork.
And that is him down. Yeah, I do love the wave of enemies. Like, the fact they are that overwhelming is just amazing. Because, like, you do feel like you're actually going and kind of, like, wading your way through all of these. Finished into overheat mode after 5 successful hits, greatly increasing attack speed and attack damage. Let's make that stronger because just deal with bosses, so... Either time.
I feel power surging through me. Something new.
You've borrowed the power of the heavens. You're literally invincible. For now.
I like the sound of that. Let's see who dares to stop me now.
Now, where do we need to go next, is my question. I guess this way. But yeah.
Look, another Arbor's Reach. This one just needs purification.
Interesting. And it's surrounded by those.
Let me
And that
stop
is a
looking.
instant
Where'd everyone
kill.
go?
The shrine wipes them out. One big blast. Bam! Kablooey blast!
Well, someone's excited. And I don't blame you.
That's dodging. When we attack my main weapon. Let's do that because that always happens anyway then. We've got nothing else to kind of duplicate. I mean, I could have gone for the other one I was dealing with, but...
begun, Fenrix.
Good. Let's stay focused and see this
But
through.
yeah, I just love the amount of enemies on the screen. Like, it really kind of is kind of cool. It makes you feel like you're dealing with a horde. You know, mowing down all the demons. There we go. And then Taunt.
Hey, I need to ask you something. Have you ever seen someone who looks just like Ariella?
Huh? A woman who looks like Ariella. Fenrix, do you realize what you just said?
Finally! You know something, don't you? Spill it.
One Ariella is already God's miracle. And now you're telling me there's another? Where is she? You have to bring her to me immediately.
So that's a no. Great. Just great.
And there we go. We get then a full-on level 2 upgrade to that, which is kind of nice. So you can see it kind of drastically increases the potency of it and what it can do and the damage. So, like, you kind of want to focus on getting a mixture of everything, in my opinion. And then we got another boss over here. As we just make my way through all these enemies.
Demons everywhere. Does this ever end?
Well, there is an end, you know.
And there
At
we
the end
go.
of the Ashen Meadow, there's Baphomet, a powerful stag-headed demon.
Boss time.
What's this place?
Careful, Fenrix. There's a powerful demon here. Meow.
Such unrefined havoc in my meadow. Here to take responsibility, Fenrix Haven?
I mean, look at that character design. It looks so cool.
Didn't mean to bother you. I was looking for... hold on. How did you know my name?
A name is the first signifier of class, boy. I never miss it. Though I suppose Haven doesn't exactly ring with nobility.
Hey man, you don't see me going after your family. But since you're in my way, guess I'll have to go after you.
Nothing worse than a boy who doesn't know his place. Allow me to oblige you with a lesson.
Yeah. Kind of a bit weird that you don't have like ways they telegraph the attacks to know when to dodge if you got a dodge counter in. Would be kind of nice, you know, especially on bosses. Like, they're meant to be epic displays as such. Although I don't know why my meteors are going in the wrong ways. So yeah, you can actually
Too slow. Counter-strike.
counter them.
Pitiful.
Fenrix, you're looking injured. Try using my pendant.
Your pendant. What does it do exactly?
It's an artifact with Ariella's magic.
Denied.
And there we go. And a complete knockdown after so many hits.
No. No.
But yeah. I mean, I enjoy the game. I think it's a bit on the...
Almost.
like,
Gotcha.
I have to tank everything side.
Worthless.
Too easy.
And, like, I don't feel like I do a lot of damage when we are doing all this, you know?
This is absurd.
Gotcha.
But I think, like, if you get really good at, like, the
Try.
dodge counter stuff, like, you could actually probably have a
Cute.
very good fight and stuff like that, right? Obviously, there are, like, upgrades between runs and things like that as well, which probably end up happening, so... But yeah, after a while, I think stuff is just a little bit too beefy. Or maybe it is meant to be that difficult to start off with, right? But yeah, you can kind of see all the stats and everything else as well, and then it just goes into another run.
Haven doesn't ring with nobility, you say? Doesn't matter. It'll soon be the name you fear most.
But yeah.
All right, let's go find that uninvited guest one more time.
So yeah, other than that, like, everything is probably really interesting. Now, I haven't completed the demo just yet at the moment. I like the aesthetic of it, and it does have more interesting stuff to kind of, like, show off and stuff like that. I think it's more on the idea of, like, the
more
characters
purified,
themselves
the
are
weaker
really...
the boss gets. Each cleansed Arbor's reach drains his power.
There we go, so we can now
Nobody
explain.
mentioned that before. Time to hunt down every last tree in this place.
And, like, the other thing as well is, like, if you're asking to hunt stuff down, a map would be nice. Because, again, don't have one. I'm nitpicking. Right. Let's flat again. Pushing enemies get blocked. The Righteous Blade. Always say the Righteous Blade. I think that's really good. It just guarantees boss damage every 15 seconds. So, and it probably is worth, like, massively upgrading every single time.
Another Arbor's reach, but this one has...
One down.
Fenrix, I sense a shrine nearby.
A shrine? What kind of shrine are we talking about?
A magical shrine filled with the Arbor's power. Meow. It'll lend you some real strength for a bit. Oh, no offense. I didn't mean your own strength isn't real.
No offense taken, until you said no offense. Well, let's see.
Just a few more to go.
The
No, I will say
Finish this.
the stuff about the characters coming across really does come across quite well.
So I hear you've been trading blows with old Baphomet. How's that working out for you?
His hammer's got some weight, sure, but nothing too serious. Just a bit of a nuisance.
Baphomet is just a bit of a nuisance. Man, that's like calling me a campfire lootist. And that, my friend, is far from the truth. Listen up, kid. I am a god of rock.
How did we get here again?
How very interesting. We'll do that one. But yeah. So yeah, I overall the demo I think is really interesting, and I think there's a lot here to kind of mess with and kind of get like a good eye on. Like, you know, kind of like walkthrough kind of have interesting in there. The whole map thing would be very nice, just because understanding where you need to go and where stuff is, if you've like seen it, would be very useful. Especially if you're putting like stuff behind
There.
stuff.
Another mark.
You lead, I'll meow. That's our thing now, right?
I mean, that's me kind of like nitpicking on just things like that, and also like the amount of health stuff has seems quite a lot as well. Which and I would say by like once you figure out some stuff, like certain abilities will be clearly better than others.
The arbor's nearly free.
Just heal up
Few
there.
more to go. Hang in there.
Ah, so you're the one stirring things up around here. Name's Uriel, Angel of Hammer and Might. Heard you've been causing some sparks of your own.
Voice sounds out of order.
Gotta say, I like your style. I didn't expect a loot shredding angel.
What did you expect? Robes and chanting? Nah, I'm here to light things up and make some noise. Pick a blessing, kid, and let's crank it up.
I just like
We're
the
not
fact
here
that
to
he's
tiptoe around.
the god of hammer, like the god of hammers, is the thing that makes it funny to me. Let's start upgrading some of these and see him get more damage output. Maybe that's the way to go about it. But yeah. That was that one done. Got
doesn't
this
look
one
good.
here.
The arbor's responding.
Good. Let's see this through.
But yeah, I do like it. It has a certain charm, and I think it's really kind of like captured my attention. And I like the fact that it kind of comes from that like Dynasty Warriors type, kind of like, here's just a bunch of enemies, deal with them. You know?
You've finally shown up.
And here, I believe, is the final one we'll see for the all the other people. I guess take maybe the other one. Obviously, Blade seems interesting. Upgrading the Rift would also deal enough damage as well. Meteors weren't doing very much in that other fight. Don't really have much homing with them. Let's do that one. And speak to Michael then.
I'm Mikhail, Angel
Mikhail.
of the Sword. If you think this is some game, you're mistaken.
The Angel of the Sword, huh? You certainly look like a master. So, what's on offer?
Strength and discipline. Pick a blessing, kid. Show me you're more than just talk.
Alright, time to prove I can handle it. No pressure, right?
That's a pretty upgrade. Fires Radiant Edge forwards. It would be nice to get something else, but I guess we'll get that upgrade while we can. And if we get it again, then we'll be laughing. But yeah. Now, I don't know if like all the stuff is like randomly generated or stuff, but or like how much is on the level for you to kind of go and like, I need to go and clear these things out. But I guess it does mean you got to go around. But this is why I said like if you got to get me to
Nothing a little destruction therapy can't fix.
if I got to go hunting stuff, give me a map, right?
Line nearby.
Let's check it out then. She's still leaving traces.
Got it. So how is this stopping the archdemon from escaping?
And speak again.
I've been watching you. You have potential, but your attitude still concerns me.
Potential and charm. What more could you ask for? Focus and restraint are for people who can't think on their feet.
And overconfidence is for people who don't live long. Prove you can keep your head when it matters.
I've got my head on straight. Don't worry, I'll show that I'm more than just charm.
There we go, that's a good upgrade. But yeah. No, I enjoy the gameplay loop and stuff. As I said before, it's really interesting, and the fact that it draws from like a different mythos than we're normally used to is kind of nice as well.
Shrine close.
Lead the way. Whoa, trippy. Looks like I've got the whole world on pause.
The shrine stops time. You're the only one still moving.
They can't even blink. This'll be fun.
Yeah, other than that, like, it would be nice to kind of, I don't know if it's in the demo, but like, have some of the upgrades and stuff, because I would like to see what more this game has to offer. Or is there like a threshold I gotta get past before I can unlock and do all that stuff? Like, it could be as well, right? Okay, there's a boss that way. Yeah, let's do it, why not?
Grand Priest, meow, what's that stuff?
Yeah, that staff's no instrument of good.
Well, we take care of him with like 6 of our things anyway, so.
That glowing circle is not a decoration. Stay off the floor while it's there. Meow.
Stay off the floor? Yeah, I mean, I enjoy this. I think it has like it's really has a really interesting aesthetic. The combat is very intuitive in the sense of like, although it seems like there's quite a lot going on, like it kind of mixes that, just like you controlling your movement more than anything else, and then worrying about that. That really took a lot of damage there.
That was a good workout.
Not bad for a rookie.
And we have another boss we can face off then. Upgrading one of these. The chain count can go higher on that, that's better. More damage, more repeats and stuff. Yeah, usual things.
Clean.
But yeah, I am kind of enjoying my time with this, I will say.
You again.
You know.
Still got that charming shoulder mouth, I see.
You see that guy? Meow? That's
Another elite.
Water. He hurt himself for power. Now he lives for pain.
A tentacle demon drunk on pain. Huh. Seems merciful to put an end to it.
Real danger's under your feet. Watch those burrowing tentacles. Meow.
Ouch.
Dawnwalker's no safe friend, Meow. That hammer
Timing on that
fast.
seems a bit weird. Like, I don't know if I'm the one that's having issues hitting that or dodging that, you know? Ooh, that's even more damage on that. Or upgrade that to have more damage itself, which has 2 projectiles. Yeah, 2 projectiles then.
hammer rises. Meow. That's your cue to back off. You know, what goes up must come down.
Well, I would like to think that, my friends.
Too slow and you're caught. Too fast and probably still caught. Meow. Time it just right. Meow.
Heal up. But yeah. I think my first thing is, like, it would be nice to have just an explanation on, like, how a lot of stuff this ends up working, you know? Like how the mechanics work and stuff like that. Like, it's still good, I still enjoy it, and it's just, you know, again, nitpicking. Ouch, and again. We were so close to getting him down as well. But yeah, I mean, I'm probably going to leave it there for today on this. I mean, it's something I want to keep an eye on as well, because I do really kind of enjoy the game. I'm not sure when the release date is currently set for it. And yeah, I'm kind of interested to see how it kind of comes on the full release. Again, I mean, with this, if you did enjoy this game, so we'll go back to the main menu
free,
first.
Not even with an angel on the other side of the deal. My contract? Stop the archdemon from escaping. But what could I do? I was in a life or death situation. Anything beats being dead, so I sign.
Ah, yes. Head back to the title screen on there. But yeah, I'm kind of interested, and the lore seems really kind of interesting as well. Like, there's a lot of thought that's probably gone into that, and I would kind of like to find it more interesting and follow along with it. But yeah, I guess that is our quick look at Ember and Blade. Again, if you do enjoy this video, do leave a like, subscribe to see more, and I'll see you all in the next one. Take care.